Hey everybody, Jason with Mark Twain Lake Fishing Intel, and we got a great guest today. We got Ken Erb, I think you're I'm the most tenured guide on the lake, aren't you? 30 plus years?
30 years now.
30 years. So we're out here, and what we're going to do, we're going to talk to him about how he got started guiding here at Mark Twain Lake, and it's a pretty unique story. I mean, I've already heard it, but we're going to share it with you all, and we're going to then talk about some fall patterns, how he likes to attack these crappie here at Mark Twain Lake. Today's video is brought to you by the Hunting Corner in Monroe City, Missouri. This will be the Time on the Water series. Haven't checked them out, check them out. They got a great line of hunting and fishing supplies right there in Monroe City by the CNR supermarket there in the shopping center. I want to turn it over to you, Ken. You kind of give the audience how you got started on the lake and all that good stuff.
All right, appreciate it, Jason. A tip of the hat to you for starting up the Mark Twain Intel.
Appreciate it.
Going to be a big help to the folks that are trying to figure out how to catch fish on this lake, and it can be tough. Even though I've got 30 years in, it still gives me a hard time. And when that happens, I just put my head down and stay at them, back off on the guide jobs till I figure out where they're at, what they're doing, and then I start calling the people and taking them out.
Right.
Little history about myself. South St. Louis kid. Being South St. Louis, everybody wants to know what high school, Cleveland High School. Went from the water to the fire and back to the water is the way I describe my life. Went through the city park system, being a lifeguard for the city of St. Louis for 15 years. And then I jumped into the fire department for 10 years. Left the fire department in '88 and come up here and started guiding. And I've been guiding since '88 up here and loving every minute of it. Running one of Charlie and Sonny's skeeters, got a 21-foot skeeter with a 225 on the back of it. And the folks I deal with up here over the years have just been off the charts, Jason. As you know, the folks you're dealing with too, they're just,
Yep.
It's like Christmas every day, get a new set of folks. And I'm not the best fisherman on the lake, but I probably am the best teacher of fishermen on the lake. I'm into teaching how to fish. If you know how to fish, go ahead and get your fish. But if you're wanting to know how to do it, I'm the guy you're looking for. A lot of different techniques that I'm doing, and I like teaching people what Mark Twain's all about, where they're at different times of the year, the different techniques. I deal with a lot of people that have been coming up here for 5 or 10 years and never caught a fish. I love those guys, because I can make them happy real quick, and then they're happy on every fishing trip after that. Because when you're done with me, folks, you got my name, your number, we're friends. You're not just somebody jumped in the boat with me. You can call me anytime and pick my brain for what the conditions are up here, and I'll let you know what's going on, spring, summer, fall.
Cool. That's an awesome story. Now you started actually chauffeuring people from St. Louis to Mark Twain Lake years ago, didn't you? Is that how you got
Yeah, that's how I
started?
got my clientele built up in the early years. When I pensioned out from the fire department, bought a conversion van and a couple of bass boats, and we would pick people up at their door in St. Louis, drive them up here to the lake, fish them for the day, and then drive them home.
Wow.
They sat back in the back, watched the movie. By the time the movie was over, they were pulling up here to the ramp, and what a day.
Well, I bet so.
Yeah, it worked out real good. Did that for about 8 years, and then moved up here full time and went from there.
Cool. So can you get into your fall, what you look for in the fall to what kind of fish you target?
Yeah, fall's is a tough time. It's a transition time right now.